Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a sheet for this assignment. Um, if you go over here into the project browser, you'll see this something called Sheets here. Okay, and there are no sheets currently. We can create a new sheet, and we'll do that, and I'll show you. You'll see that a sheet appears. There are other sheets that you could load by going into here and in the title, they're under title blocks into the families group, and you'll see a whole series of sheets, and we'll come back to that in just a minute. But I'm going to just go ahead and load this one just to show you. And as you can see, this is kind of more of a construction drawings type of sheet. We don't want this. We don't want to put this on our project. And also, it's the wrong size. I asked you to do something that's 36 inches by 60 inches. But there are some things in here. There are some tags that are in here that allow us to name things within our drawing that will then automatically be updated inside the sheet itself. Okay, so those things can be convenient to add. Anything you put into the sheet template, and that's really what a sheet is. It's a template. For instance, one of the things that I like to keep is this time of this timestamp for printing when that particular sheet was printed. So this updates whenever you send this to print, it updates that automatically and tells you, puts a little date and everything down at the bottom of your sheet so that you know when that particular sheet was that you're looking at that piece of paper was printed. But let's go in and to edit this template, this sheet, we have to go into families to edit it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just take an existing sheet, and we can take this one here. Okay, it's 30 by 42 inches or whatever. And what I'm going to do is, let's say, I think we can just go directly into Edit Family. Okay, and it'll take us into and it'll open it up as a separate, and now we can delete things out of here if we wanted to. And basically what I'm going to do is delete all of these settings except for this one. Okay, I'm going to pull this off to the side and make sure I don't delete it. Uh, and oops. So let's go down here, and I'm going to keep grabbing that. Highlight all that, hit the delete key and get rid of it. I'm going to delete this and delete this and delete this. And so what I'm going to do is just all I really want is something that's, you know, 36 inches wide and 60 inches long. So let's set the width first. Right now it's 3 foot 6 inches. I I don't want that. I want 3 feet. I want 36 inches. So I'm going to set that to 36 inches. And then this distance here, I want to be 5 feet, which is 60 inches. And so now I have my sheet. Okay, these are the outside boundaries of the sheet. I can put other things in it if I want, or I can put them in directly the sheet, but if there's, for instance, a title, whoops, for some reason, let's see, there we go. Okay, so once again, I'm going to put this here. I'm going to rotate it around. If I can get a hold of that rotation. Oh, come on. Nope, that resizes it. Let's zoom in now. Okay, so now, okay, there we go. And then we'll put it down here at the bottom. Um, and of course, I could change the typeface to be a light, create me another label with a light gray so it wouldn't be so dominant. You know, there's no time or anything stamped, but it will print the times that it was printed. But anyway, so now we're going to keep that, and right now that's all I'm going to keep. like I said, I could put a title in here that would be the standard title for that sheet or whatever, but I'm not going to do that. The next thing I need to do, of course, is file and save this as, okay, a family. I don't want to save it over this E1 sheet. And so this is a 36 inch. So I could type 36 IN, uh, 60 IN, and then this is what, portrait. Now, if I wanted this to be very long, I just, redraw it in a different format, and it would be then a 36 by 60 inch landscape. So I'm going to, and once again, I can save this wherever, or I could save it into my, I'm just going to save it to my desktop. Uh, I usually keep these located, uh, you know, in the uh, in the Revit uh, families. Oops, I just lost my naming. Okay, so but I'm just going to save it on the desktop right now. So let's go back to desktop, and we'll call this once again 36 inch, 60 inch portrait. I think that's how you spell portrait. Okay, so I'm going to close that um, file. I'm going to close that sheet because I don't want that sheet. Matter of fact, I'm going to delete that sheet real quick. Delete that sheet. And I'm going to create me a new sheet now. And oh, I should have loaded that in. I didn't load it in, so I'm going to have to go out and find it now. It's not going to be in title blocks because I didn't save it there. So if I look right here, I usually do save it into this location, but I didn't. So let's go to desktop, and there it is right there. And I'm going to open that. Okay. And now I'm going to say okay. And now I've got my 36 inch by. In the next uh, video, I'll load this up, but that's how you make a sheet. Okay.